Guys, last year some of my friends were getting married, so naturally I needed a dress watch, and for reasons beyond human comprehension, and I ended up buying the Furlan Marri Castagna. But as you can see here in this picture, it was totally worth it because it looked great. And by the way, ChatGPT told me that it was okay to wear those shoes because it was a semi-formal wedding. Anyway, now that I have the watch for a while, I'm ready to talk about it, so let's jump into it. One of the reasons that I was attracted to the idea of buying the Furlan Marri is because everybody on YouTube and on social media talks about how well finished the watches are. So when I got a watch in my hand, the first thing that I did was I went to their website and I was looking for the information, like the thing that they're bragging about, to see if I could spot in the watch. And in their website they mentioned, oh, we have like different finishes. We have like Perlage, mirror polish, satin brush, engraving, and deep embossing. So these are like all the techniques that they used in the watch case and in the watch overall. And I was very happy that I was able to see like the different types of finishings that the watch has. Like if you look into the side of the watch, you can see like the satin brush, because it does give like a different effect into the case, and from like lug to lug pretty much you can see like they're like a different brushing. And if you look on the top and on the bezel, or even on the side of the watch from the bottom, you can see the mirror polish. So like, okay, it does make like a big difference. And if you look into the bottom of the watch, you will see the deep embossing, I guess that's what they're calling deep embossing, of like the Furlan Marri brand and the watch ref number. Besides that, there's also a decagonal finishing, like the 10 sides to the case back, so they like use the machine to make that slightly nicer. The Perlage, unfortunately, is not visible unless you have a tool to open the watch. I'm not gonna do that, I'm not crazy. Another thing that really caught my attention when I got the watch on the hands for the first time was the pushers in the chronograph. They have this nice finishing that give them a sunburst flutted effect. So it looks great in real life, and even in pictures it looks good. The main crown to control the watch is also like has a good finishing, but nothing particularly special. Both straps that come with the watch have a quick release system. Besides that, there's also some engravings in the buckle, so it's like an extra details. All that makes the watch like really good in terms of finishing and what you get for the price. And here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist, and I haven't talked much about the dial because I feel like the dial, you either like it or you don't. The hands have no lume, so it's like the watch feels very dressy. It has like some, I guess, like Breguet type of numbers, the 12 and the 6, and that's about it. And now that I talked about the things that I like, let me talk to you about the things that I dislike. And there are things that I really dislike. The thing that I dislike the most about the watch for sure is the 24-hour subdial. There's the subdial in the right is there to tell you if it's day or night. I feel like that's extremely useless, especially in a dressy watch. And I think the reason that is there because the watch uses a VK64 Seiko movement, and pretty much every watch that uses that movement have to have that feature. Is extremely useless, but it's not more useless than the chronograph, because the chronograph here is an ashimometer, which I think you can use to tell someone's respiratory rate or breaths per minute. Anyway, both functionalities are extremely useless. I think you're never gonna need that, and if you need any of those things, you shouldn't buy this watch for that reason. There's probably better tools out there that will do that job for you. So I paid $1,200 for this watch. It was actually $1,000, but then I had to pay $200 on importing fees when I got the watch here in Canada. And for that price, I think it is a good watch. It is a well-finished watch. However, I'm learning that I'm not a dress watch guy. I actually almost never use the Furlan Marri. So even though I have the watch for almost 6 months now, still pretty much in pristine condition, but not because the watch is like extremely good. It's just because I don't use it. I only wore it like 3-4 times outside the house, and for that reason I probably will sell this watch. And in fact, one cool thing that I can tell you guys, that I had a very good experience with the Furlan Marri support team, because when I got the watch, I thought about returning it because I already kind of felt like I wasn't gonna wear it. So I emailed them, after I removed the stickers, I emailed them and said, hey, can I return the watch? They asked me to send a video, I sent the video. They say, okay, the watch is clearly new, you can send us the watch back. But that like took a few days. And when they replied to me that I couldn't send the watch back, I kind of regretted it, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna keep it because my friend's wedding was gonna be like Friday or Saturday, I don't remember. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna keep it and I'm gonna wear it. And I did. And it was fun for that day, but yeah, I still think I'm gonna sell the watch. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you somehow. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe. And yeah, if I ever reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna gift myself a watch. Probably a Cartier Santos, but I'm not sure yet. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.